Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will be diving into the world of furry literature. Today's story is the third part in the series of Enslaved. Now, Enslaved is a story about a little boy named Joey. Not Joey from Friends, just some teenage boy who's really emo called Joey. Now, Joey was picked on a lot because he believed in dragons, and then one day a dragon found him, captured him, tied him up, and then raped him repeatedly, and then his friend came in, who was also a dragon, and raped him. And then the army came in and tried to kill the dragons, but sadly they got killed. Yeah. Amazing, isn't it? The United States Army couldn't defeat dragons. They're not exactly trained for it now, are they? Anyway, let's get on with the show. Joey had been back for 3 weeks now, and things had started to return. He had been kind of emo recently. Well, actually, he says moody, but still. And he hadn't told anybody about what the dragons had done to him. Not even his friends or his parents. Nobody knew. Not even the police had a clue. Wow, it's Dr. Seuss. Amazing. The only person who knew was the soldier who was killed. The writer actually goes into great detail to describe the soldier's death, how his intestines were ripped out and then forced down his throat. Anyway, Joey laid in his bed looking out the window, not taking the day he was kidnapped out of his mind, or on how those dragons violated him every day. There was a knock at the door. "Joey," his mum said. "Are ye awake, honey?" His mum opened the door slightly. "I brung ye some food. You need to eat something, sweetheart." Joey remained silent and looked at his mother, then back at the window. He was taking the whole thing that happened a few weeks ago pretty damn hard. He had not spoken, not even once. He was a mute. "Joey, please eat something. You need to keep your strength up." Joey looked back at his mother, who was finally gotten up, took the food tray from her, and set it aside, hugged her, tears pouring down his face. "Thank you," he said in a hoarse voice. His mother hugged him back, tears running down her face as well. Meanwhile, back in the forest, in the unknown shack by the lake, with smoke coming out the chimney, the 3 dragons sat. "So, Blitz, wasn't it?" said the purple dragon, who was basically Spyro. "How are we gonna find that human again? Am I the only one thinking, why don't they just kidnap some other little boy who wanders into the forest? I'm just saying." Back to the story. "If we're going to try to go out as we are now, they'll skin our hides. "Don't worry," said Blitz. "I have a cunning plan, my lord. You see, we'll give him the night of his life." They all laughed triumphantly and evilly. Later, Joey was walking home with his friends, going to the store. They were all discussing what they were doing during the summer. Joey wasn't really listening, he was thinking about something else. They walked by the soccer field, and Joey noticed the forest from which he was kidnapped earlier. "Hey guys, can you wait here a second? I gotta pee real bad." What Joey didn't know was that he had horrible gonorrhea. Joey said, holding his crotch, jumping up and down. Why didn't you go before we left?" said Tim. "Fine," said Carl. "Just make it quick." "Will do," said Joey, running into the forest. He ran off so far they wouldn't see him. He kept walking and saw the dragon's cave. He looked around and walked in like the retard he is. He was walking for about 5 minutes and saw nothing. Where did they go? Did the officers finish them off? He noticed a note taped to the end of the cave wall. He took it off and read it. "Dear human, if you're reading this, then you must be reading this. I know you could not resist being with me. I respect that human. Blah blah blah. Feelings. Blah blah blah. Emo crap. Anyway, if you want to see me again, yes, all people want to talk to their rapists again, don't they? There is an old shack north of here by the lake. Go there, I'll be waiting for you, human. Signed, Blitz. Joey smiled a little as he enjoyed getting raped, and ran out of the cave. He walked for a good 5 minutes, good for exercising, until he saw the lake. And next to the lake was a shack. This looks like the place, said Joey. Looking at the note again, he approached the shack, stepped on the porch, and knocked on the door. The door opened slowly. Nobody had answered it. Nobody opened it. He walks in with caution. He looks around. It was so quiet you could hear a pin drop. It was dark. Hello? Hello, anyone here? There was an echo. No answer still, and Joey walks a few more feet, then he hears the floor creak. He turns around and saw nothing but a mouse in the corner. He sighs with relief, turns around. Just as soon as he did it, it was like a horror zombie movie film, and the blue dragon jumps out at him from the shadows, and oh shit, and then he just goes, hello there, human. And then Joey says, Blitz? Is that you? Who else? Said Blitz, lowering his muzzle, even though he had violently raped him. God damn, this kid suffers from Stockholm Syndrome worse than Joseph Fitzel's daughter. And then the dragon nuzzled Joey. Joey was wondering why Blitz was acting like this, but he carefully placed his hands on Blitz's face and started to pet him. Joey then had brought up some courage. Aren't you going to tie me up and rape me or anything? Blitz sighed. I was, but then, all those times I was mating with you, I've grown attracted to you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, rapists aren't attracted to you. Not in the slightest. I've grown weird feelings for you. I want to make you more than what you were. I'm really being honest. Blitz swallowed hard. I think I'm in love with you, human. Bollocks! Joey was silent. The dragon that had raped him actually loved him. Sweet Jesus, it's like George Orwell's book, 1984. Truth is lies are truth, truth is lies, and then rape is love. Tune in next week, same time, same radio station, for another reading in the adventures of Joey and his rapist dragon. Soon we shall be expanding our story horizons, including other great pieces of furry literature. Don't worry, they will all be as exciting and exuberating as the rest. Enjoy your day now.